Good morning, I'm Evangeline Taylor. The lectionary gospel reading I selected for this morning is from Luke 6, verses 20 to 31. The opening verses are Luke's versions of the Beatitudes. They differ a bit from Matthew's Beatitudes. Portions of this pericope reads, "Blessed are you who are poor. Blessed are you who are hungry now. Blessed are you who weep." The Greek word in this passage behind the English notion of blessed is makarios. Its history and use is long and complicated. When we chase it into a corner and look at it closely, makarios refers to joy that is not dependent on circumstances. Often people say, I would be happy if I was rich, if I could solve this problem or another. Have you ever walked into an Orthodox church or been taken aback by all of the Black saints in the sanctuary? This was the experience of Carl Berry in 1983, when he and his wife lived in Atlanta and went to the church of a friend. Berry said he would never forget the day he encountered Saint Moses the Black and Saint Cyprian of Carthage. My first thought was that these were just some very liberal white people who were doing some outreach and trying to appeal to Black people, Berry later wrote. The priests countered by telling Berry that they were actually replicas of 3rd century icons, linking the congregation back to a Christianity that originated over many years ago. Eberhard Arnold's reflection on the Beatitudes text found in Luke's gospel could not be better. And it could not be a better fit for the journey, the heritage, and ministry of many servants of God, regardless of color. Blessed are they who have heart, who have built up love and peace and unity. Blessed are they who stand with the poor and are themselves poor. Blessed are they who know themselves as beggars for the Spirit. As Presbyterians, we do not venerate saints, but we do recognize, as Jesus did, individuals, those among us who live in hope even when life seems hopeless, the poor, the hungry, those who weep, as well as individuals in the midst of suffering, regardless of race, creed, or color. These are those who yearn for God's new creation to be a presence among us now. Ours is a time of acute problems and unprecedented opportunities. We shall be able to accomplish our historic task of developing our inner inheritance only if, irresponsive of our political opinions, religious beliefs, or philosophies, we try to understand and help one another and act in concert for a better future. Mikhail Gorbachev. Do you have someone in your life who influenced you? A teacher, a parent, a friend, a family member, or perhaps a pastor? Give honor and give thanks to those who have made a difference in your life. This morning, please take a moment with me, to lift up our colleagues, members of this congregation and friends who we know are blessed. Look at the world today. What have we done to make it a better place? That may sound like a cliche, but we are expected to do something. William Temple wrote, "The love of God is not a sentimental readiness to give us what we happen to want. It is a passionate yearning to raise us to its own likeness." What can we do? We can respond by paying attention to the Beatitudes. This is Jesus's plan of action. It is an outline of faithful love of God and love of neighbor. Go in peace to love and serve the Lord. Amen.